I could. I mean, I don't know if there's legality to that where I would get in trouble, but I mean, start a UFC kind of like style thing with pregnant.
Dude,
pregnant women.
There's definitely nothing illegal about it. There is a case for the immorality of it.
I mean, dude, sometimes they fight. You know, can't help it.
Sometimes they fight.
Okay, plot twist. They both want an abortion, and then whoever wins gets the abortion.
It sounds like the loser's also getting one.
Yes. The whole point of the match is that both people lose the child.
The loser is getting one.
Yeah. Yeah.
The winner it's just a medical procedure for the winner.
God. I could see this happening in like Tijuana or something like they got the donkey shows. We could just add that into the donkey show. Kind of a pregnant teenager gets an abortion through
fist.
Donkey dick.
Abortion through fist. I think. Did you ever, when you were a kid and you had those big like exercise balls, if you had two of them, you and your friends would like put them on you.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you'd run in. They should just do that with pregnant girls.
Oh, that's perfect.
Have them like go stomach first into each other and have them bounce across the room.
Yeah.
The first person to miscarry loses.
Dude, I feel like I'm like, you reminded me of like like two neurons fucking like merging or something, or like atoms splitting. I just saw.
Yeah,
dude,
that's how nuclear bombs are made. Two atoms colliding at such a speed that it creates an explosive chain reaction.
They just like, but they don't explode. They just all of a sudden a giant baby just like pops out like a bird. It just
shoots
appears.
out, spikes into the ground.
Yeah, this is turning into an anime or something.
Yeah, I also think it would be cool to do like my 600 pound life, but like UFC. Yeah. Just get 2 600 pound people and have them fight to the death.
Oh God, dude, yes. Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah, dude.
Like, cause I want to see both. I want to see those people die anyways. So if they just, like Roman times, like let them fucking, just duke it out,
battle it out, dude.
Just throw a couple weapons in the arena.
Sure.
Like what would be the okay? So my 1,000-pound sisters, or the
1,000-pound sisters.
Yeah.
Great show.
Those two, I want them to fight each other, and I'm just gonna throw in like just a pistol.
Well, Tammy is in a wheelchair, so she would be at a disadvantage.
You just throw her down a flight of stairs, it'll be over.
No, honestly, like 10 seconds into that fight, the stress that would be put on her heart by the competition would kill her. Dude, and you wouldn't even have to throw a punch. Her heart would just explode.
You just stress her out enough.
Dude, if you just ran at her,
oh my God,
her arteries would just burst.
This is great. I would Jesus, man, we're coming up with really good ideas.
Yeah,
that ice bath really got the juices flowing. Holy fuck, man!
Like if you did like a jump scare on her, she probably can't watch horror movies. I'm not even I'm serious. Like,
yeah,
just like the jump scare, like a bah!
Yeah,
and she would have an aneurysm.
Yeah,
she'd just bleed out,
dude. Does she? She's the one that has the fat on her forehead.
Yes, she looks like a dolphin.
Yeah.
Big dolphin.
Yeah, that's cool. I like her.
Yeah, but they both actually lost a ton of weight, and they both look great right now. Yeah.
Damn.
The one sister was like Tammy was the worst off. Tammy was like fucked up. They were both obviously like super obese, but the one sister was like heavily overweight, but she was not nearly as bad as Tammy, and she like
I like how
lost
you know
weight.
Tammy.
Dude, Tammy and Amy. I'm like a fan of the show.
These chicks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they look.
Yeah, and you can
sick.
just tell which one is Tammy from that thumbnail.
Yeah. Oh God,
It's the
dude.
one who's like melting
She's
into
the
the
boss.
couch.
She is the boss.
Yeah, but I love that show, and they both. I haven't seen the new season, but they both actually lost
Oh
the
my
weight.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. They lost a whole fucking person.
Well, they just look like average Americans now.
Yeah, they're still fat as fuck, but
Yeah, they're morbidly obese,
Way-
but they look like a given Walmart woman.
yeah,
So
she looks like the cashier that just cashed me out at Walmart. for
No,
sure.
yeah, seriously. Like if you go to we're right by the South Florida Fair right now. If you go to the fair, there are Tammys walking around.
Yeah.
All over the place there. It's nothing special anymore.
I feel like that's like, dude, that's just a normal fucking look. They don't have those in
is.
Europe.
No.
Dude,
No, they
do
don't.
not.
They don't make 'em
You know
there.
what they do there? They execute them. They they fucking get them the fuck out of there.
Dude, they probably sit them down and they're like, "What are you fucking doing?"
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck. So,
Yeah.
that reminded me one of the jokes that I tried to write yesterday. I just started out with saying manatees are just retarded sharks.
That's good.
You like that?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. And then I started going off of I made up a story about when I was 10 years old. I was with my family and we witnessed two manatees 69 each other, and you know, it stayed with me to this day. There's no joke there. I just needed to get it off my chest. That's really
That's
all I
pretty
got.
cool. It created a BBW fetish for you.
Oh,
So the
yeah.
manatees and
Yeah.
it's like a core memory. You're like,
Dude, I can't fuck fat girls anymore. It's gone. It's out of my system. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like
you got it out of your system.
Yeah. I've had a period of time where I was just going for it because it was available. And I'm 36 now, and it's just like, I just can't do it, man. It's not for me.
You're not attracted to it anymore.
No. Well, I feel like I just get pickier and pickier like the older I get.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm just growing up, you know, like maturing.
Yeah, classic kid stuff. Fat girls.
Yeah. You know, every kid goes through some phase, something they're obsessed with.
Yeah, that's interesting. Do you feel like you've grown out of fat girls? Like that was a phase. You were in a fat phase.
I just think I was horny, and anything
Yeah.
that came my way was getting it.
Or
So-
maybe now you have a confidence that you're like, I know you believe in yourself. Like I could get whatever type of girl I
yeah.
want. So
Yeah, for sure.
I'm more selective.
I think that's what it is. But give me a fucking month of not getting laid, and I'm probably gonna fuck
You're
a fat
going
girl.
back.
Yeah.
But going back to Tammy's house.
Tammy's, she's getting it, dude. You know,
You're going back to Tammy's. Where do they keep dolphins?
in a tank.
In a tank. Go back to Tammy's tank.
Tammy's goddamn fat dolphin.
No, but she's doing great.
Shout out to Tammy.
Shout out Tammy, dude.
Gosh, dude, it would be funny to like have a conversation with them. You know, just kind of like.
What would you ask them? Threesome?
No, I want to know how they lost the weight. Like, what did they do? Did they like? I couldn't picture them running on a treadmill or eating healthy, so I don't know what the fuck happened.
No.
Like,
Well,
did a wizard come and like cast a spell on these fucking two, or what?
Okay. When you weigh that much, like, if you just wiggle your toes for 5 minutes a day, like you're gonna be losing weight.
You're burning
You know?
calories.
No, because at that weight, you have to fight in order to like maintain those calories. Like, you know, so if you, I mean, you are like your body. It's actually the exact same concept. I feel like as like bodybuilders that they're like, I need to hit this like calorie to like have these huge bodies, and then like if you've seen a bodybuilder like who's not doing it anymore, they're just eating like a normal person and they fucking shrink down. They're like,
Oh yeah,
fighting to like shove food into their systems. It's the same thing with the 1,000-pound sisters.
okay.
They're like that you have to work really hard to maintain that physique. And I'm talking about Tammy now. If you don't even have to go for a walk, because that's what it would be like like for them, because I've seen the show. This is how they lost the weight. So the whole premise of the show was that they have this doctor who's going to give them a gastric bypass.
Okay.
But any surgery is like deadly at that weight. So the premise of the show was they have to lose like 100 pounds in order to be eligible for gastric bypass.
Right.
And the way that they did that was through diet and exercise. I'm doing air quotes now because like the exercise that they would do was like you can't stand. You can't stand. Like the human joints aren't like built to sustain.
What kind of exercise are they doing?
Like they were. Let's see. They would go to the pool
and do what? Fucking sink?
Walk around in the
in
shallow
the water?
end,
like a dog with like arthritis.
Yeah. So they'd like go like you just like move your arm.
Yeah.
That's like burning calories.
Fuck, dude.
And so they'd like go in the pool and just kind of like move.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think it'd be funny if like they were like, "Oh, we're gonna get you this surgery, this gastric bypass," and then she goes in, but she comes out, she doesn't get the bypass surgery, she just gets a nose job, and she's like, "I got a nose job instead."
Don't I look great?
don't I look better?
Yeah. Yeah, she just goes and gets a new pair of tits.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect. She's literally just as fat as she was, but her tits are perfect now.
Huge.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
you're just fucking massive.
I mean, her tits look great.
Well, they were big.
But now, whew, they're amazing.
Yeah. So
they were at the pool. They're trying to fucking lose weight.
So
and all
they'd
that
go
shit.
to the pool, and then the biggest challenge, of course, was like eating, because they're like drug addicts for food. You know?
I don't think that if I went to a pool and I saw them, I would not be able to physically like let them know that I'm shocked. I'd be like, oh, holy fuck.
Well, I wouldn't get in that pool.
Would you?
No, I wouldn't get in. If they were in. No, they got all sorts of cheese. And like every crevice has some sort of hidden cheese from like 8th grade that they never, in some crevice, some unexplored crevice that they've never like accessed.
Yeah.
You know, they must do. Oh my God. And then also like this is just a really fat phobic podcast right now.
No, that's cool.
And this is just a scientific fact. This is science. Like all the skin like rubbing together and like the inability to clean it they get like constant like friction infections.
What the fuck is that? A friction infection.
I just made that up. But it's real. Like,
a rash?
No, like, dude, like
just a chafing crotch.
Yeah, like you
24
chafe
hours a day?
so much and you sweat so much, but you never actually clean it. That it's like the skin is damaged, and so you have
bad.
like an open wound. It's like a bed sore. It's like a bed sore, but it's just from skin, your own skin.
But you're not in bed. You're just in life.
Yeah. They are in bed.
Yeah. Dude.
But so
God, that sounds horrible.
So that's why I wouldn't get into that pool. Like no amount of chlorine is gonna kill that.
Yeah, you have to fill that thing with rubbing alcohol for me to get in there.
No, they're probably like creating their own species of bacteria in there, like COVID. You know?
Yeah, I could see that, man. What do you think they're doing right now?
Tammy and Amy.
This Saturday afternoon, you think they're hanging by the pool?
I wonder if they're rich now.
Yes, 100%.
They're probably
anyone. I mean, you know, the opportunities that come with being, you know, popular in any fucking way, even if it's a negative popularity. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, look at these fat fuckers. There's like, hey, do you want to, you know, eat at this place for free? We'll comp you if you just say our steak is good or whatever. You know, I would be like, hey, do you want to do my podcast?
Yeah,
you know?
dude. Or I mean, so I think about this actually a lot. Like they're legitimately like they have a fan base. They have eyes on them. They're like famous. They're well off. I bet that there are like some like hot dudes with like 8-packs that are just like trying to fuck just because they want that.
Yeah.
They're attracted to that star power.
Yeah.
And they
white
want
dudes
that.
or
Well, in the show,
black dudes for sure.
well, in the show, there's an episode where Tammy, like at her peak weight, is like gonna get married to this kind of retarded black fella.
Yeah.
I mean, and Tammy likes black dudes, and the black dudes loved Tammy. So
Shocking.
she had like skinny black dudes all over her.
Skinny blacks and fat whites go together like peanut butter and jelly, man. I think God did that on purpose. You know?
Yeah, there was a I don't know if you saw this, but on Kill Tony, one dude got up on the stage and he said, he's like, I have a black brother-in-law. What I'm trying to say is my sister's fat. It's funny.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree. Tammy loves the black dudes. Black dudes love it because also the black dudes are the only ones with the penises long enough to fight through those roles and actually access. Like there's no way I could reach.
Biologically, it just makes sense.
It just makes sense. Some things just make sense.
It's an evolutionary trait.
Yeah.
You know? Man. Yeah, I wish I had a big black dick. That sounded
black
really
dick?
bad out of context. But
You would look like a freak if you had a black penis.
No, I mean that's pretty racist to say. I mean, right? Like, you don't think I would
How is
look
that
good with a black
racist?
dick?
No.
What the fuck, dude?
You would look like you had some sort of skin condition that only your penis is like pitch black.
I didn't say pitch black. I'm talking African American. So
Yeah, but you're super
you
white.
know.
I mean, imagine a
but-
black dude with just this random like white, pink schlong.
Pretty
You're like,
unique.
what the fuck is wrong with him?
It's glowing from a distance.
Yeah, sparkling.
Dude, honestly, if that happened in real life, he would be a fucking star. He would be a porn star for sure. Like those people with the skin kind of disease where it's like
vitiligo.
They look like cattle or something. There's like there's like human cattle.
Yeah.
There's like kind of splotches of different races on you.
Yeah.
Like a calico human,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, I just think that if you whipped out this dark penis, it would be weird. I mean, not because. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Because you're white and you just rip out this fucking
Just
fucking midnight onyx penis.
yeah.
Like, wait,
Onyx. Very descriptive.
you just
dude.
fucking whip out this obsidian schlong. If I was a girl and you whipped out the obsidian schlong, I'd be like, why? How? What? Wait, what?
I mean,
You know?
they'd be so confused. They'd just fucking climax instantly. I think it'd be a good look, man. I'm gonna look into getting the surgery done. So
Penis blackification.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good move.
Just
man.
to change the color.
Cosmetically. Yeah, it's still the same size. It's just like looks like a charred, like somebody
Yeah.
burnt it.
Yeah, exactly. Like you
Gosh.
held it over the fire for too long. But have you ever heard of Vanta Black?
Yes, it's the darkest.
The darkest, yeah, and it's like if you see a picture of it, it looks like this orb
Yeah.
from fucking Lord of the Rings or something.
Right.
So if you could get like a Vanta Black dick,
Yeah.
and it
looks like a hole to another universe.
absorbed all light, and you whip that out, that would be a jaw dropper, dude.
Yeah, I actually when you said that, I knew exactly what you were talking about because I've seen paintings where they're using this specific. What is it called?
Vanta Black.
Vanta Black, and it's not just like black paint is black paint, right? And the color black is black, but this Vanta Black is like negative color. It is so dark. It looks like you like it's going to another dimension.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Dude, it does look otherworldly. I saw
It's
a picture
really cool.
of like the scientist who created it or something, and he like dipped like a soccer ball and he's like holding it, and it's just like a regular picture, and it just looks normal, but then it looks like he's holding a portal to another universe, and it's like, what the fuck?
That shit's crazy, man. I don't know. Like, I would love to get my hands on some and just like paint, like just put a hole like in the ground or something.
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
It would be cool to do or get some shoes.
Yeah,
some Vanta Black shoes.
Yeah, that'd be sick, dude. Just paint my fucking nipples Vanta Black. You know?
Yeah, dude, and you would like look into your nipples, and the nipples like look back into you.
Yeah. Take a piece of your soul every time you fucking look at them.
Stare into the void long enough, the void stares back into you.
That's true, man.
And that's what Vanta Black does feel, like it's alive.
Yeah,
like it does feel like it's this like living thing that's like looking back into you.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. I don't know what. I don't know, like, who fucking made this and why. You know what I mean? Like, I need to know this now.
Yeah,
it's gotten me really interested.
Yeah, I mean, who saw the color black and was like, it's not black enough.
Yeah, it's not dark enough.
It needs to be more.
Yeah. Now I feel like I should look it up at least.
Yeah, take a look.
Vanta Black. Oh, the Thousand Sisters are still up. Let me see. Blackest Black there is. Oh my god, dude.
Let's see.
It's a class of super black coating with total hemispherical reflectances below 1%. Oh, so that's the whole thing behind it, is it can't reflect anything. Like normal black, it'll reflect light. But this Vanta Black kind of absorbs
all the light.
Is Vanta Black illegal? The fuck?
It's too black.
Yeah, fuck.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's so black they had to make it a crime.
Yeah, what the fuck, America? We fucking fucked up again.
Yeah, but you know, and I've never seen it in real life, so I feel like everything is crazier in real life. I
got to get some. I'm gonna buy some.
Yeah, get some. It's on the black market.
You paint your fucking car Vanta Black,
dude.
People they'll blow, their minds will just melt.
They'll have a stroke,
yeah.
Dude.
Oh god.
Yeah, I bet you would get into so many car accidents.
Yeah. I didn't even see this car.
Oh my
god,
a
fucking black hole.
I just saw the void coming towards me.
So what are you doing tonight? You're doing some UFC shit?
Yeah, there's Sean Strickland is fighting Dricus Duplessis tonight.
Who's Sean Strickland?
You would love Sean Strickland. He is
I feel like I have a video of Sean Strickland talking about. Well, I'll just have to edit together. Okay. So, I'll just play this clip of Sean Strickland.
This is from the press conference like a couple days ago. He's in Toronto.
In this city, I did want to ask you about something you wrote a couple of years ago. You said if I had a gay son, I would think I.
Oh, look, another. I'm saying to you, the swamp, you guys, the swamp.
You become a champion, you become a star, and some would say.
Let me ask you something. Are you gay?
Have you had the chance to interact with a more diverse?
Are you? Let me know. Are you gay?
Can I get an answer?
Well, no, I'm asking. This is a part of. Are you a gay man?
I'm an ally of the community.
Okay. If you had a son and he was like, you had a son, he was gay, you'd be like, oh man, you don't want a grandkid?
No problem with it.
Oh man, well, dude, you're a weak fucking man. You're like, you're part of the fucking problem. You elected Justin Trudeau. Like, when he sees the bank accounts, like, you're just fucking pathetic. And the fact that you have no fucking backbone. And has he shut down your fucking country and seized bank accounts? You ask me some stupid shit like that, go fuck yourself. Move the fuck on, man.
That doesn't really answer the question, but I did want to ask also.
Oh my
you said about the trans
dude.
community. You said
He's scary.
Last October when they announced the Bud Light sponsorship that we've got a pretty.
I mean, but
you'd go so hard on Bud Light in your next fight, they'll have to accept.
This guy's asking him just like, oh, you said this about gay people. It's like, dude,
this guy's like, this Canadian's not that Canadian.
Are you still going to use your fight time to kind of speak on that?
Here's the thing about Bud Light.
Sounds like he's
10
been
years
drinking
ago,
it
to be
all day.
trans was a mental fucking illness. And now all of a sudden, people like you have fucking weaseled your way into the world. You are an infection.
You go so hard on Bud Light in your next fight, they'll have to accept me or denounce me.
I love that.
When,
I'm not
you
gonna
know,
lie. I
we'll
think
know
that's
what they stand
hilarious.
for. Are you
This
still,
guy's like, nah, this Canadian's not that Canadian.
Are you still going to use your fight time to kind of?
Oh my god.
Here's the thing
Okay.
about Bud Light.
I mean, that's pretty funny.
Well, so like he is literally famous for like saying shit like that.
See, now I no matter what your like view of, you know, if he's like a homophobe or racist, whatever, he doesn't give a fuck, and he's being authentically like who he feels he is. He's not trying to hide anything, which to me is kind of admirable, regardless of if he's a homophobic person or not. Like, that's kind of cool. Like, you know?
Yeah, I think that's why people like him. And while I don't agree with his take that because the guy is okay with having a gay son, that makes him a weak man.
Yeah, I don't agree with that
But-
either. I'm just like, whatever.
But that reporter is a douchebag because everyone fucking knows that Sean Strickland says crazy shit, and it's literally like a fight sporting event press conference, and the guy is like, "What's your take on gay people?" Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, quit being a fucking faggot. Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah. So that was but I think that the people are responding, and they're like, you know, that reporter was like an idiot. I mean, this is fucking.
Yeah.
It's like he just wanted.
Just reporters in general are just.
He just wanted
they're
to get
assholes.
Sean Strickland to say something crazy, you
Right.
know. Yeah.
No, he's fucking troll. He's fishing for content. He's like, oh, I'm gonna really piss this guy off.
Yeah, he
so
wants
that
the sound.
I can get famous from this.
Yeah,
You know?
probably.
It's like the same thing as there was a guy who like harassed Mike Tyson on a flight. He was drunk and he just fucking kept harassing him, and then Mike Tyson fucking punched him in the face.
Nice.
And then he got like a good lawsuit out of it.
Oh, now that's
Yeah.
smart. That's good business
Exactly.
tactics, dude.
Would you do that?
I think that if Mike Tyson punched me in the face, I would die.
Yeah, your
I think he
brain
would
would
kill
just
me.
fucking pop.
I think that I would probably die.
Yeah.
Like, no joke. I actually think the average person would die.
Yeah, I mean, he's been hitting people since the fucking 80s. Very hard. Winning fucking knocking other elite fighters out. Like, that's fucking, dude, he's a killer.
Yeah, and he uses gloves when he does that.
He's not bare knuckle
He
like
uses
fucking
like massive pillows on his
Yeah.
hands when he does that. If he went straight knuckle to a temple,
knuckle to buckle, baby.
knuckle to cruckle, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would put a dent in your skull for sure. I think he would kill you or put you in a coma type situation.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let me get one of those Zins, dude.
Yeah, baby.
I feel like, okay, so when I hit pause, it didn't go back to right when we started recording. So now I just got it in my head. Like, this is like a disease. Like, in my head now, we didn't record the first 30 fucking minutes of this. So now I'm like freaking out. Not freaking out, but I'm just like, well, I can't move past it in my head.
Well, I heard the beginning of it when you
Was that-
You think we're taping over that right now?
I don't.
Because when you click play, like I heard the beginning of us talking when you were like, "I'm just gonna record and we'll go see what happens."
But was that the first time? Or
I think so.
This?
I don't know. I
just
didn't know.
gonna hit
I don't know how many times there were. I thought there was only one time.
I don't fucking know.
Well,
Fuck, man. Oh well. Well, I guess we'll find out soon. Pop a little zin in my mouth, dude.
little
This,
zin.
this podcast, Dickcafe, is sponsored by Zin.
dude, that would be the best sponsorship of all time.
Osama Zin Laden, bitch. The fuck you know about it? Hell yeah, man. Shout out to Tucker Carlson.
Tucky C.
Yeah, Uncle Tuck.
Yeah, I definitely feel
Erect.
weak.
From the ice bath?
Yeah.
Weak?
Yeah, like
Am I supposed to swallow the...
yes, the
okay.
juices, yeah, not the actual
From the tin?
pouch, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, but you swallow the juices.
I mean, I'm used to Copenhagen, so this is like...
yeah.
It ain't... Do you
Do you want to try one of the 50 milligram ones
No.
from Greece?
No,
I told you about
do not.
that, right?
I will shit my pants immediately if I fucking do
Oh, I
that.
think I talked about that on the last
Yeah.
podcast. Coca leaf flavored 50 milligram.
How do you feel when you put that much nicotine in your body at one time?
Have you ever taken a moke in
No.
in New
What is
Mexico?
that?
We call them a moke, and it's like you take a bong and then you put like a pretty sizable chunk of like American Spirit tobacco in the bowl, and then just a sprinkle of weed on top for flavor, and you hit it in like one hit, and it's like fucks you up. It
Yeah.
like really like I've seen a kid have a seizure. It makes you feel like your heart like stops for a second, and then you.
Oh, God,
It's
dude.
one of those where you're like, you like forget to breathe, and then you, when you're breathing, like resets, and it like gives you this crazy headache. I don't like them because they're like too intense, and they're just like scary almost. And
Yeah,
and
that
that's
doesn't sound
what
good.
it's like. It's like the nicotine patch version of a moke.
Oh,
And like I took it, I had a fucking. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Oh, dude. Oh, fuck.
Oh, really?
I shouldn't have put the microphone right back out to my mouth after.
you just took a shit
bad.
in the microphone.
God. Okay.
And well, so when I was on the plane, it was like I don't know, it was like an 8-hour plane ride or something, and I didn't have any other nicotine except for this like cursed package of these fucking things. And so I was popping them on the plane because I had like no other choice. And it was like before I put it in my mouth, I was like, okay, here we go again, you know?
Right.
And dude, like you get clammy, sweaty, pale,
Yeah.
forget how to talk. Like I couldn't talk, and I would just feel like sick and panicky.
Yeah. Yeah. Too much of anything immediately for me gives me that reaction. It's
Yeah.
like my body is just like, it's like it goes into shock or something.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. It's not enjoyable, but I just love like having them now as like a an oddity. You know,
Yeah.
like you. I mean,
If you
it's-
want to really check out, just pop a few in your mouth.
Like
before
I
you go
have
to
no
sleep.
intention of ever putting one in again, but it's just
But you
cool
have
to
'em?
think that I have. Yeah, it's like I think it's the same logic behind like having a gun in the house.
I
just
could
knowing
kill
that
anyone
it's
at any
there.
time. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
like
awesome.
just makes me feel powerful.
Yeah.
Knowing that
Do you
I
have
can
a gun?
No, I don't. I don't have a gun.
Why not? You wouldn't buy
I'm
one?
not crazy about guns.
No, me neither. I'm actually really.
need a gun.
I'm terrified to even have one in my possession because I don't know what I'd do. You know what I mean? Like I don't know who I'm gonna be tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's like shit could hit the fan, bro, and then I'm just like, you know what? I just want to like check out.
Sure, yeah, or go on a killing spree.
Either or, yeah.
I went to NRA camp when I was a kid, so I have like a lot of experience with guns. I shot, like the Barrett 50 cal, that big ass fucking video
Whoa.
game gun that's
Yeah.
like for
That's
tanks.
crazy.
I shot one of those at 1,000 yards, like tons of like shotgun, rifle, muzzle loader, pistol, like everything.
Whoa.
And so I've shot, like I grew up shooting that. Like I've gone hunting. Like I have a lot of experience with guns, and like they're fun, they're cool, like they're good, useful like tools. But I don't want one.
No.
I think it is a kind of a creepy idea. Like if just knowing that like there was a gun in the closet over there,
Dude.
it would. Kind of a creepy thought,
Yeah, but people love them. People fucking, that's their everything. Like that's like
Yeah.
the American way.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna take my guns from me. You know?
Yeah, I feel like gun culture is like kind of cool in a weird way. It's just like so crazy
Yeah.
that the entire country, like ingrained with who we are as like a country and our history is like having
Yes.
these killing tools.
That's why America is so like we're the best country in the world is because we're fucking our self-will is insane and we will force shit to happen. You know what I mean? And it's like in Europe, they're just like chill. They're so fucking chill. They don't fucking have guns over there. They have guns, but it's like some of the police don't even have guns. They have like
Yeah, like in
batons
the
and
UK,
shit.
they
Yeah.
have like batons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a mass shooting in Europe recently, though.
Really? And what did the police do? They threw the baton at the guy?
A smoke bomb.
Hey, stop it. Stop
Oi.
that.
Oi, you're getting fishy, isn't it?
Hey, you bugger.
Yeah. I don't know what the terms they would use, but yeah, dude, fucking. I saw a dude walk into Whole Foods earlier with shades on and like a heavy coat, and my first thought was he's gonna shoot this place up.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just watched him a little bit. But imagine being that like odd and creepy looking that everyone, everywhere you go, is like, is this guy
Yeah.
gonna fucking
Now
pull
that's
an AR-15 out?
He's got a sawed-off shotgun.
Yeah.
Now, he was probably just naked under there and just
Yeah.
had his soft penis dangling around underneath that trench coat.
He's a flasher.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I would think.
Yeah.
That dude is just fully naked underneath that trench coat.
God, I hope so, man. You know,
Yeah, that's pretty boss.
I've seen some videos online recently of public indecency, and the ones where, oh my God, there was one where I was on eFucked. Do you know that website?
Yeah, great website.
eFucked.com.
Great website.
So it's a porn website where it's like, it's not porn. It's just kind of like, dirty videos, but like really cringe stuff, really like off-brand, kind of like public indecency and like, puke videos and shit like that. So there was this guy, and he just walks up on this dude who's in a car, and he's obviously like on fucking drugs. He's got a cast on his right hand, and he's jacking off in his car, just parked in front of this guy's house. And the guy comes up, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing, you fucking idiot?" And the dude just like looks at him like he's surprised that he came up.
And the guy's jerking off?
Yeah.
Did he finish?
No, he slowly got up, regained consciousness. He seemed like he was just kind of like out of it, and like put his car into drive and just sped off.
Yeah, sometimes I dissociate and go into a blackout state and just start jerking off in parking lots.
Yeah,
It happens.
yeah. When that ice bath hits, you just do
Yeah,
some
dude.
weird
He-
shit.
Yeah, he probably just got out of the ice bath.
Yeah,
And sometimes
Fuck.
the instincts just take over.
yeah, dude.
I'm looking at my minute here that I have written.
Yeah, I think like, dude, I'm 36 now, and I can feel myself getting less like horny, because I used to be. I could have seen myself as that guy. You know what I mean? I just want to like, jack off on the side of the road and stuff while I'm driving. You've done that. I know you've done that, which is
Yep.
pretty cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's actually it's an interesting fucking experience.
I think I feel like a lot of people would think that is some sort of like pervert behavior or like some sort of sexual deviancy, but I don't think so. I feel like
publicly.
that's some sort of like Judeo-Christian sexual shame thing, and like there's nothing more natural than a dude like jerking off at work. In the bathroom.
I thought you were gonna say while he's driving.
or while he's driving. It's like, okay, what is deviant is like exposing yourself to strangers, and because then you freak people out. It's like, you're affecting other people. But if you are a dude that you've got testosterone coursing through your veins and you're just hopped up, you are fucking peak.
Yeah.
Prime peak performance level, and you just want to J your D, and you just want to bust a nut. You should be able to bust a nut anywhere. And it's like, what is deviant about that? Dude. If you feel the impulse to jerk your dick in the public's bathroom,
Yeah.
that means you're doing something right. The chemicals in your brain are working. Like you have that sex drive. You are a healthy male.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. They're taking too long making my sub sandwich, so I got to go in the bathroom and J.O.
Dude, yeah. Sometimes you just want to come.
Yeah. That just the thought of that meatball sub really gets me fucking rock hard, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. When I was in high school, first period was jacking off time for me. I would skip class almost every day and just hang out in the bathroom, and I'd smoke a little bit of weed, and I'd fucking jack
Really?
off. Yeah.
Did you like watch porn?
No, I didn't have a cell phone when I was in high school, so I didn't have anything except my own thoughts.
Your own palm.
Yeah, and it would usually be like I'd see a girl like in school. And then I'd be like, "Oh my god, I just gotta." I'm skipping.
Yeah.
The first period, and I'm going.
Yeah.
You know?
I never did that as a kid.
Well, there's time now that you're
As an adult.
Yeah, the freedom of being an adult.
No, but I would often. Like I'd wake up right before going to school, and my mom would be driving me to school, and I don't know if it was like the bumps in the road or the fact that I'm like half awake, but I would get these rock hard boners like in the passenger seat of my mom's car, like on the way to school.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think that's a normal thing for kids.
Yes.
And like you'd like get to school, and she'd be like, "Bye."
I can't get out of the car.
Okay, let me just. What's going on over there? Like trying to fight, do math problems in my head really fast or something. Or sometimes you just have to. You're in a rush. You got to bite the bullet, and you got to step out of the car with a pitch in a tent.
Yeah. Hope nobody notices.
Yeah, but then it always goes away. Like after you start walking to school,
Right.
or
Do you have a go-to when you're like close to busting a nut? Like when you're having sex. Do you have a go-to where you're like, okay, I got to think about this certain thing so that I can settle down a little bit?
That's actually really interesting because people always say that they have that, and I've tried that and it's never worked.
Really?
Yeah, I've never been able to pause the cum by thinking of my grandma's tits. Like I just come
you can't
anyway.
think of anything sexual.
I come anyway.
I think thinking of your grandmother's tits is pushing you over the edge at that point.
Okay, well, her legs or whatever.
Varicose
or
veins.
like do math problems or something, but I don't know what it is, but like I can't. It's for me because it's always like the sensation on the genitalia.
Yeah.
And once that feeling of like I'm gonna nut comes, I can't. I could literally, solve like differential calculus equations in my head. I'm still gonna come.
Right.
So can you do that?
Yeah. I usually think of, for some reason, I don't know why, if I can't, so I have a go-to where if I can reach my hand, I'll start to pinch that part.
On the head?
No, on my hand.
Oh.
So I'll like give myself a little bit of pain.
Oh, as a distract.
Yeah.
That might work. I should try that.
But if I can't reach my hand, I'll have to think of like baseball glove.
And that works?
Just like random like images of non-sexual things. Babe Ruth, baseball glove,
lamppost,
grass. Yeah. Shit. Just I don't know why.
And it works.
Yeah. It's all for me. Thinking about it now, it's always baseball glove. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
So the baseball glove is the least sexual thing
that
you can think of.
Yeah.
And that's interesting because I feel like a baseball glove is kind of inherently sexual. You have to oil it up in order to use it.
No, I don't oil mine. I let it dry out.
Dude.
Just leave it. I raw dog it.
Dude, I mean, did you ever have a baseball glove as a kid? Like, you'd get a new glove and it would be stiff and you'd have to break it in.
Right.
You have to oil it up, put it in the oven, get it nice and warm to loosen it up so you can
dude. You're ruining this
slide
for me.
your hand into it and catch balls with it. I mean, I feel like a baseball glove is kind of like a sexual thing. It's a hole that you have to fit into.
Fuck, man.
For me,
you're fucking me up now. Now I'm just gonna be a fucking premature ejaculator from this point on.
You're gonna be, yeah, dude.
God damn it.
It's soft, like leather, soft leather.
Yeah, I guess. I just I attribute it to like childhood and like
What happened?
Miserable.
What happened with the baseball glove?
Just miserable stuff that my parents would make me do, like
Play baseball?
Yeah, I fucking hated it, dude. It's fucking torture for a non-athletic child who just wants to draw and joke around with people. Like baseball is like, ugh, this is fucking horrible. You know?
Yeah.
Like even today, dude. Even today, when someone asks me, "Oh, we're gonna go watch the game?" I immediately like feel flush. I'm like, ugh. It feels like
Interesting.
like instant like depression. I'm like, no,
Really?
I'm good.
It's like a symbol of people trying to force an identity on you or something.
Yeah, I guess so. I just find it so fucking boring, dude. It's just like it doesn't do it for me. Like I like skateboarding and fucking like I would watch a fight and stuff.
Yeah.
But sports itself is like I'm supposed to like this as a boy or a man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I mean, I've never been really like a big sport guy either. But I was always attracted to.
But the thing is, do you feel guilty that you don't like sports when people are like, "Hey, yeah, how about the Dolphins?" Or, you know, "Did you see the game?" That's the one I always am like, no, yeah.
But you wish you liked it?
I wish that I could have that commonality with people. You know what I mean? Because it's a very
Yes.
I mean, it's a very widely loved thing.
Yeah. It's a great way to make a connection with someone.
Right.
It's a good chance you'll be able to bond with someone over like a sport thing.
Right.
Yeah, so I've definitely had those experiences.
Yeah. When people ask me, do I like baseball? I should just say I like pregnant UFC fights. You ever seen those?
Yeah.
And they'll just be like,
Or you could say, while I don't like baseball, I do often think of a baseball mitt when I'm trying not to come.
That's a good conversation starter right there, dude.
No, I wouldn't say that I like baseball, but I do think about it quite often.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, no, but I've definitely like my dad is really good at that, at starting conversations with people, and that's like a big one for him. He'll be like, "Oh, you know," and they just start talking about like, "Oh, this guy, he's great this year, but oh, the Bills got whatever, you know, out of this team," and I'm like,
Right.
you know, yeah,
God damn it, dude. I just want to change the subject immediately.
yeah.
You know, I should be like, my grandmother killed herself. You know?
Yeah,
Or just
I mean, that's
something-
interesting.
Yeah.
Let's get into that.
With a shotgun at
Yeah.
Thanksgiving dinner.
That's fucking cool because grandma had a little bit of that dog in her.
Yeah, dude.
She blasted her skull open with a shotgun at Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, that's fucking cool.
Oh.
Yeah, but I
God.
mean, that's probably why we get along is because I'm like, I don't like those types of conversations. I'm like, let's get into that weird shit.
Yeah.
You know,
for sure. I would say I am not. My brain doesn't operate normally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've always taken great pride and like identified myself as being that.
Yeah.
Like I always one of my biggest fears was like that I would be like a normal person, and so I put a lot of effort into almost forcing myself to not be a normal person, and then like it wasn't until like years ago that I was like, well, I just need to like I'm trying too hard to like be different in every way, and there's something nice about like accepting that I do like some things that are normal for people to like. You know?
Yeah.
I don't like I was so obsessed with like being special and different. And then like I have a friend who's like the most like average guy in the world, and he knows it, and that's just like who he is, and it's like that's fucking cool.
Well, I mean, that's if it's authentic, then I think that's cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, totally.
But I hate when people like join the bandwagon just because they want to fit in or they want to like be a part of.
Yeah.
That's just a big fucking. I'm just like, get the fuck away from me, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you have any water or anything?
I could probably drum up some water.
Yeah, get your well going. Pump the well. What can I say while you're getting water? Water time, bitch. Should I practice some of my jokes? Let's see. What do I got? Oh, so a lady. Okay, this is a part of my stand-up act. So a lady in the gym the other day was complaining that, nobody wipes the machines down when they use them, and this place is really dirty and messy. And I thought to myself, like, what do you really expect? Like, this is Planet Fitness. This is basically the Family Dollar of gyms right now. You know what I mean? I don't know what else I had.
Nice.
I was just gonna go off of that, but this, like, to wipe down the machines at Planet Fitness, they have these spray bottles with like little like stations with paper towels and shit. And I was spraying down one of the machines, and I thought to myself, like, what's really in this bottle? Do they put soap in here, or is this like
Gatorade?
Dude, a homeless guy has probably urinated in this bottle at least one time, dude.
It's definitely just like water.
Yeah.
From
For
the
sure.
tap.
Planet Fitness, they don't have fucking soap there. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Cheap.
Here,
Cheap as fuck.
I'll do one. I'll do one. I said.
Oh, thanks
okay.
for the water.
Yeah.
Is this Zin water?
Yeah, ZW. Okay. I don't understand pedophiles. Imagine coming home from a long day of work and having to listen to your girl's problems, and she's 7. Yeah, I feel like that's the best one I have.
I think 7 might be too.
Well, he's a
young.
pedophile. He's a pedophile.
Yeah, I like that one. Like, you're in a relationship with a child.
Yeah.
Pedophiles, I don't think they're concerned with having a relationship. They're just trying to fuck.
Yeah, I think it's funny. I think the idea of like a guy coming home in a suit and tie, he like loosens his tie. He's like, "Honey, I'm home," and it's just like a 7-year-old.
Goo goo gaga.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
dude.
he has all of the like stereotypical like husband problems, but she's also like a 7-year-old.
Yeah, so you have 7-year-old problems. You have to change the diaper.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
I don't know 7-year-olds, but I would assume all children need their diaper changed.
it's true. It's such a hassle having to change my 8th graders' diapers.
Dude, that would suck, dude. Fuck. I was watching Love on the Spectrum with this girl that I've been hanging out with. So we started watching that show from the beginning.
Yeah.
And
Which one, US or?
we started with the US one. I don't know why diapers really made me think of that, but it was like,
I feel like they're kind of cousins.
well,
Autism, diaper wearers.
yeah. Well, they're all like really. Some of the autistic people are really childlike.
Yeah.
Which is like It's just a bizarre thing to think about. Like, I don't know. They just seem very like innocent and stuff. And then some of them are just nerds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, when I was in high school, I had kids like that.
Yeah.
In my class that were like, this fucking nerd.
Yeah. Before
You know what I
autistic,
mean?
we had a word for that.
Yeah.
Gay nerd.
Gay fucking yeah.
Poindexter.
Yeah, dude, exactly. The movie Nerds. I mean, look, watch that movie now. You're gonna be like, this is like autism
Yeah,
bashing.
these aren't nerds.
No.
These people are neurodivergent.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a new discovery, I think, you know? Like, it's like a very modern, almost like a trendy thing to be
totally.
autistic.
It's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like fashionable Down syndrome. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like...
Dude, which,
it's
by
like,
the way, Down syndrome is fucking cool. People with
do you
Down
think?
syndrome
yeah, they're
are
cool.
just awesome. Yeah, dude.
I agree with that. They seem happy. There's this one...
Good vibes. Like,
Good
all
vibes,
the time,
good vibes.
straight up good vibes.
Dude, if I had a Down syndrome person that I had to take care of, I would dress them in a shirt that just said good vibes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, dude.
It just it exudes who they are.
Yeah. Or, yeah. It's like that brand, Life is Good. You know that brand?
Yeah.
And it has
but
like
I
a
just,
smiley stick figure.
I just pictured a mentally challenged guy with a Life is Good shirt, and I was like, I don't know if it is. Oh, man.
Yeah, I just like... They're just down...
They're down to earth.
Nice, yeah.
Okay, so going off of that, I did have another joke in my set that I'm working on. Mm-hmm. Okay. So yoga people, they always like think yoga is the answer to everything, you know? So I bring my brother-in-law who's got Down syndrome, and they're like, yeah, he just needs some vinyasana, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Downward facing dog for my downward facing friend.
Oh, nice.
Child pose for his child mind.
Yeah, yeah.
Namaste.
You take him to an Eastern doctor. She's like, "Oh, he doesn't have Down syndrome. His chakras are clogged."
Exactly. His chakra's all fucked up. Really?
Yeah.
God damn, dude. Well, let's clean those chakras out. Get him. He'll be right as rain
Give him a
tomorrow
couple
morning.
crystals, dude. He'll be solving math equations in no time.
It would be actually even better if you took him to a yoga studio and they said that. They're like, oh, it's just chakras. And you're like, all right, whatever. And then they did yoga with him and he wakes up the next morning. He's like normal. I'd be like, holy fuck.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
going to yoga every day, dude.
Yeah, no, he wakes up the next morning and he's like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that would be fucking sick.
Oh, that'd be awesome. But that's what I mean. That's why I'm so I feel like yoga people and those like people who identify their whole lives, their identity is like wellness and fucking breath work and like stuff like that is like they think everything is going to be fixed with just fucking breathing correctly or aligning your chakras and shit. And it's like, that's stupid. That's fucking gay as fuck, dude. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's another thing that's like a trend. I feel like maybe now looking back, the people who did it before it was cool were probably cool because they were brave.
Yeah. I mean, they were doing it because they're rebels.
Because they were weird.
Exactly.
They were fucking weird.
Now it's not weird. It's like this has become such a fucking like accepted and normal thing. It's a same thing that I was saying earlier, bandwagon. It's like let's jump on this fucking bandwagon and just ride it till the fucking wheels fall off.
Yeah.
Speaking of bandwagon.
Dude, they're good today.
Dude.
They have some real bass in them.
Oh God. I'm on this new medication that's really got me going, brother. You know?
Yeah, those are good, dude.
God, they stink too. Yeah, I've been eating a lot of protein. I got an infusion for this that ulcerative colitis.
Yeah. What did they infuse?
It's called Stellara. So I went to this infusion clinic and I had to sit there for an hour with like 4 other people in the room, and God, it was such a weird experience, just being there and like, you know, they hooked me up to this fucking machine, and I don't know what the other people were getting injected. Probably fucking like cancer treatment or something.
Something
know?
for a real disease.
Oh, yeah, a real disease. I come in there with my fake fucking fart
You have
disease.
poopy butt
Yeah,
disease.
I get a lot of gas. This is like, it's basically liquid gas X being shot into my veins.
Yeah, you just have anal anxiety. You just got a creepy colon.
Yeah.
They got people with stage 4 brain cancer. You're like, my
Yeah.
butt goes.
My colon's haunted.
Yeah,
a ghost in there.
Yeah, dude, you got colon ghosts.
Yeah, my grandmother's spirit has crawled into my ass.
Have you ever considered getting an anal exorcism?
I should. I'll call somebody.
Power of Christ compels you.
I should go to a church and be like, I think my butthole's haunted.
Dude, if you went to a black church and you told the pastor about your problems, you got ass ghosts.
Yeah, they would fucking sing a song at my butthole.
Yeah, dude.
Just summon that fucker out of there.
Yeah, it'd probably work.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. It's funny that they used to think like exorcisms were like a real remedy for like brain diseases, like depression, anxiety, and
Yeah.
shit. They used to bring
Yeah.
a fucking priest in and fucking put a cross in your fucking
Yeah.
forehead. I mean, Jesus, dude.
Well, dude, I went to Ghana, Africa in 2020. 3.
Okay. So last
2023, the summer. Yeah. And wait, was it? No, 2022, I guess.
Okay.
Whatever. And we shadowed hospitals, and like tucked in the way back was like the psych unit.
Oh
and
my. In fucking Ghana, Africa?
yeah, and
Whoa.
I
Wild.
and I sat down with this nurse who they do like doctors don't prescribe like psych meds. It's just like community based. Like they roll up and they're like, I have these problems, and the nurses are like, here, try this,
Right.
And
Here's some tree bark.
yeah, no, well,
Here's
and
a lion's tooth.
and
that
I
we've
was
crushed up.
like, I was talking to the nurse who was in charge of it, and she said that to this day, in like the more rural parts, like if people have like bipolar disorder or schizophrenia, like the people in the village just they think that it's like a spiritual problem, and the person has some sort of like ghost in them, and so they'll just like chain them up to a tree.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I think we should do that over here.
Yeah, dude. And like they'll just like chain them up to the tree, like not feed them, and just like say like prayers for them, and then they just die.
That's the solution. The final solution is
Yeah.
like just fucking kill these guys like slowly.
Yeah, and
They basically torture them and kill them.
yeah,
as
yeah.
a treatment.
Yeah.
Damn, man, Africa's fucking rough.
Yes, dude, and that was in Ghana, which is like one of the richest and most stable like countries in Africa. But I mean, and in like the big cities, they were more like hip to the way we see it here. But in like the rural places, they're just like, this fucker's infected.
Ugh.
This guy's cursed. And then so I started talking to her, and I was like, oh, in the United States, there's this idea that's kind of cropping up where people think, like alcoholism, they kind of see it as a disease. And she's like, it's a moral problem, and they're weak.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah. Dude, I wouldn't last a fucking day there.
Could you imagine being an alcoholic in rural Africa?
Yeah. I mean, do they drink over there, or they?
Oh
they got
yeah,
other
there's
shit.
they're alcoholics there, dude. Okay. We did a thing where we did these like pop-up clinics, and we went into like super rural areas where the people are like, they don't go to the hospital, like they can't. If they want to, it's like an 8-hour drive, but they like can't afford that. Like they don't go to the hospital. And there were alcoholics there, but there was this one dude who rolled up and he's like, I just want a checkup. This is like 9 a.m. and he reeked of alcohol. He's like, I just want just a checkup because they told me, you guys were here. And we're like looking at him and we do like a physical exam. So we kind of like look all over his body and we're like, wait a minute, this dude has like a missing toe and it was like an open wound and there were like hundreds of flies flying all around it, and this dude was just hammered and he like didn't know that he didn't have a toe, and we were like, excuse me sir, are you aware of this? And he's like, it's fine, like whatever.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, and like
they
had
off.
to like dig like pupa out of his
What's that?
like fly larva.
Oh my
Eggs out of this dude's toe, and he's like, can we just like hurry this up because I'm trying to go home? I was like, dude, you have like an open wound, like no toe. And he was just fucking hammered, and everyone was like, yeah, that's like the village drunk.
Yeah, maybe I didn't really have a problem then.
Yeah, dude, your alcoholism was manageable.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, dude, my toes were still intact.
Yeah, I mean, imagine like having your foot freshly cut off, and people will be like, "Oh, that's Brady." You rub some dirt in it and get back to work.
I think that's how they do it, man. That's how they roll over there, man.
I mean, he like once he was aware of not having a toe, he was then aware of it, that not having a toe, and he still like didn't see it as a problem.
If you just left it, would it just callus over and then heal on its own, or how does that work?
The doctors there were like, this guy's gonna die.
Damn, from just a missing toe.
Yeah, because it was super like infected.
Okay.
And he didn't have feeling in it.
Oh, okay. So the flies weren't helping? They weren't getting out the infection like they should?
They weren't eating the infection.
Yeah. Isn't that how flies work?
I don't know how flies work. but I do feel like if you have things laying eggs inside of you,
I don't know.
That's not sterile.
I feel like
Isn't
it would.
Do they eat the infection?
I feel like it'd be pretty good for your body. You know what I mean? Like you got a whole ecosystem kind of being birthed. You got life.
Yeah, dude.
There's got to be something good that comes from that. I mean, God should reward you for being the vessel of a new civilization, at least.
Yeah, or it's like you ever go to the spa where you put your foot in those baths and they have the fish eat the dead skin off.
Yeah,
it's like that. We're like, oh, you have an open wound. Let's just put some flies on it.
Yeah,
they'll eat the bad stuff.
Yeah, dude. God, I wonder what it smelled like. Did you smell them?
Yeah, it smelled like rotting.
Ugh.
Yeah,
God,
it was fucking gnarly. It was super fucking gnarly.
I was at Whole Foods yesterday, and I go to Whole Foods a lot, but I was in the cheese section, and I almost fucking threw up because it smelled like the inside of a cast. I was like, holy fuck, dude. Who eats this shit, dude? God.
Yeah, that's
Putrid
weird. That's
fucking-
weird that some of the most sought after cheeses are like the most disgusting smelling cheeses.
That's so
and that's
bizarre.
like how you know it's good.
Right?
That it smells like it's rotting.
Ugh.
But I usually don't like those cheeses.
I like some of them, but some of them really are like too much.
Yeah.
Too putrid.
Yeah.
That can't be good for your body. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, this shit's fucking disgusting.
And what is the source of that cheese scent?
The cheese scent?
Bacteria?
I don't know.
Well, like the inside of a cast is not like a healthy ecosystem.
it's rotting like rotting
Is it
flesh.
rot?
I don't know, but
Or it's mold.
No, it's definitely a skin. It's something from your body, because I had the same smell when I had my ear pierced.
Oh God,
you know what I mean?
Yes,
like, yeah.
I
it's
have
like
my ears pierced.
Yeah, it's like pus or something that like smells like that.
Oh my God!
Could you imagine drinking a glass of pus
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, or being like, this cheese smells like pus. That
Yeah.
means you know it's good.
Dude, I should fucking make my own cheese out of my
Cheese,
my
your actual
ear piercing
cheese.
pus.
Yeah, dude. Brady cheese.
It'd be real sought after in Ghana. Get it imported.
Brady cheese, fresh from the dick.
BC, baby.
Yeah.
Get my fucking that foreskin cheese. You know?
Why is cheese the universal smell of like why does real cheese smell like body cheese?
Well, cheese is from milk. So it comes from a body, right?
Is the body cheese like you're just milk? Oh, my ears are milking.
I mean, it's got to be connected, dude. The smell is similar.
It can't be a coincidence.
It can't be, dude. I mean, dude, smell is pretty, it's spot on. Like, you smell something in the distance and you can pinpoint exactly what it is, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You smell weed and you're like, that's weed.
Oh yeah,
Cheese?
that's cheese.
That's a cast.
Yeah, but no,
That's rotting flesh, dude.
But your nose can't tell the difference between like the fancy cheese and the cast cheese. So
You're right.
you're like, oh yum.
They've been tricking us for
Cheese.
years, dude.
Yeah, like I can't tell the difference.
No, I can't either. Dude, we should have a show where we set up cheeses and pieces of like
Dick cheese.
like old Band-Aids or something, and just kind of like blindfold somebody and be like,
Yeah.
where is this cheese from? And then they'll sniff the Band-Aid and be like, this is a French cheese.
Oh yeah. You have like the sommelier of cheese. You're like, oh, that's like a Bordeaux 10-year.
Yeah.
You're like, no, that's from my cast.
Yeah. And then you take his blindfold off and you're like, surprise, they're all Band-Aids.
Yeah, the whole thing. This is just
We don't have any
Band-Aids.
cheese at all.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, or they do like a sniff test, and one of them is like some finely aged whatever, and then the other is like from like a dick cheese.
It's literally somebody's uncircumcised dick
Right
just
there.
out, and they're like,
like, okay.
this is
Yeah, Jimmy, peel back the hood so we can take a whiff.
this is a goat cheese from Scotland. You're like, nope, that's a homeless
I
guy.
know this dick cheese anywhere.
Yeah,
I grew up eating this. This is a sheep's cheese.
that's Gilbert. He lives behind the Shell station.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's Gilbert's dick cheese.
Yeah, these are great. You got some good ideas for shows, man.
Yeah, it's like that show, Cake or Not.
I love
cake?
that. I love that show. It's so funny because they. Are you talking about the Japanese one where they bite into something? Like they're kind of like it's like a normal thing.
Yeah.
Like a shoe.
Yeah.
And to see if it's cake or not, they just have to bite into it. Is that the same thing you're thinking of?
Yeah. I don't know if it's Japanese. I've just seen it that there's a show called like Is It Cake or something.
Yeah. And like a guy he's like anticipating it to be hard, and it's like a doorknob. And he's like, and then it's cake.
Like a
He's
delicious
like,
cake. Yeah. Yeah, we could do like Is It Dick?
is it dick cheese
Is
or
it
not?
dick cheese or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I'll write a letter to National Geographic or maybe the History Channel and see if we can get that going.
Yeah. Spot that cheese.
They'd probably fucking call the police. Like, you got to go to this guy's house. He's probably got bodies for
Or
sure.
you have a what is a cheese sommelier called? There's
Probably that. A cheese sommelier.
Okay, but so you have a guy, and he's a cheese sommelier, but it's like dick cheese that he's the sommelier of. He's like a 40-year-old African. He's like, oh yeah, that's this right here. This is a post-menopausal Caucasian female for sure.
Yeah.
That's
She's
Puss
recently discharged from the hospital.
Yeah, she smells like she's had about 6 kids,
Oh God.
and he's just can spot it from a mile away. Now
Yeah.
that would be cool.
That
I'm a
would be
cheese
fucking
sommelier.
awesome.
You're like, oh, that's cool. You test like bries and blue cheese. No, no,
Oh no.
no, no,
No, I'm not educated for that.
no.
Where'd you pick up your knowledge? How did you acquire this? Just fucking experience. He's just been doing that since he was a kid, just smelling people's dicks.
Yeah, dicks and crevices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be an autistic guy, for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He'd be totally like, wouldn't be able to talk to people normally, but he knows one thing really well, and that's dick cheese.
Talk about a shitty superpower. There's like like a savant.
Yes.
And you've got like Rain Man, he can do any math problem, but your specialty is smelling body cheeses. That's your superpower. You're like socially just you can't do math.
Yeah.
You can't even take care of yourself, but you step outside and you are bombarded by a flood of different cheese scents.
Yeah, man. Jeez, what a life that guy would live. Do you have any autistic kids in your school?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Do you beat them or do you?
No, I have a okay, so there's one kid. He's like really good at math. He's
Okay.
really good at math, and he is autistic, but he's really funny. He's really funny, like on purpose, but he has trouble with like social stuff, and but he knows that he's funny, you know.
That's good.
And so he's funny like on purpose, but he still has like he's bad with the honesty, where he's like brutally honest and he doesn't understand if something is like inappropriate or not. And he's been obsessed with like race. Like he thinks race is like the funniest thing in the world. And so
It totally is.
Yeah, so he
He's
yeah, you
spot
guys
on.
would get along great. And so, he'll
Get
make
this kid's number.
He'll make like inappropriate, like racist jokes and comments like all the time, and
Like what?
well, I mean, he's in 6th grade, so he's at that age where they're kind of like most of my 6th graders are kind of like experimenting with like racial boundaries and stuff.
Oh, I
So-
thought you were gonna say they were experienced racists. I was like, damn. Dude.
Well, they talk like it sometimes, but
Yeah.
so they'll, they just say like stupid little shit sometimes. But there was I have these 2 8th graders in my class, a boy and a girl.
All right.
And they were dating for a little bit, and they are black, and it was our holiday party, and the lights were off, and the couple were sitting by the door.
Okay.
And this kid, he was walking towards the door, and he accidentally bumped into them, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there." And the boy, he likes to fuck with people, and he's like, and so he was trying to like fuck with this kid, kind of like embarrass him a little bit.
Wait, the black kid was trying to embarrass him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's like, so the kid bumps into him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there." And the other kid is like, "Why? 'Cause I'm black?" And then the autistic kid, he's like, "Yep." And then the kid is like, "Fuck." He's like, "Fuck."
Funny.
And that was funny. It's
Yeah.
funny because he was trying to, because the kid knows that he, like any other kid would like be flustered and would be like, "No, oh no,
Oh yeah.
and
he has no filter.
and he's like, yeah,
That's beautiful. That's freedom, man.
yeah,
That's actually, man. I aspire to be that free. Just like not hurtful, but just honest. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you didn't see me because I'm black. Yeah.
yep, yeah, that's why.
Yep. Exactly. Nailed it.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's gonna have a hard time like navigating the world though. like in professional situations and stuff. I think like, and there's another kid that he is autistic, I think, and he is like ultra confident, like never incapable of being embarrassed, doesn't give a fuck, and he'll just like say crazy shit in the middle of the class. And he's in 6th grade. Everyone else is like in 8th grade, and these 8th graders think they're so fucking cool.
Right.
And then you just have this tiny little fucking kid, and he'll just like do the splits in the middle of class and be like, wah! and everyone is like, and then everyone is like, and they'll be like, what the fuck? And then this kid will just fire back at them, and he's like enemy. Like all the other kids like hate him because he's like crazy, and if they give him shit, he will go to war with them, and he like doesn't understand like the concept of like mind your own business, chill out, do your own, you know.
That sounds like me.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just doing splits over here, you fucking bitch.
I'm gonna just go do these splits over here. Fuck you. Yeah, no, but this kid is like fucked up. Like, there was this time we made this deal. I said that if he did all of his work, I would let him. I'm always catching him trying to use his Beyblade in class. You know
What's
what a
that?
Beyblade
No.
is? It's one of those. It's like one of those spinning tops, but it's like comes with a little gun, and you pull the thing, and it shoots the top out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you make them battle each other.
Right, okay.
And it was like a show, I think. But so they're obsessed with these Beyblades, and I was like, if you do all your work, I'll let you use your Beyblade. And he's like, okay, I finished, and he just had written like IDK under every question. He like had just like didn't do it, and I was like, you didn't do your end of the deal.
Christmas
you
tree.
can't do the Beyblade. And he's like, why do you fucking hate me? Fuck this! You don't even fucking get me. And
God.
and he's like, I hate you. And I'm like, dude, you didn't do your part of the deal. And then he like emotionally like shuts down, and he like slams his pencil into the desk and just like breaks the pencil, and he's like, everybody hates me. And I was like, whoa, dude. And you know, he had cursed at me, so at this point, like, I have to go. I had to make a call to the leadership for them to like come get him, because you can't just curse out a teacher. And
Damn, dude.
so I walked away, and I was like on the phone, and I looked back, and he had. They all have these like soft cover workbooks, like they're thick, like textbooks.
I thought you were going to say this. They all have the soft top of their heads.
and I looked back, and he was gnawing on the edge of his textbook. Like he grabbed it. He's like this, like tearing the pit like a dog. He's like eating, munching at his textbook. And I was like, this kid is like beyond my skill level. Like,
He needs a fucking kennel. He needs a vet.
He
dude.
needs an electric collar. That you just.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Cattle prod.
Yeah, good kid with a great heart, but he's
But
just
the
does
mind
some
of a
crazy shit.
canine.
Yeah, dude. Literally the mind of a fucking street dog.
God damn,
And
bro.
he's a
This kid
math.
sounds like an angel.
And he's in 6th grade. He's in 8th grade math, so he's a genius. He's a really math genius.
Oh, fuck.
But he's a character. Yeah.
That's going to be the new fucking Jeff Bezos, dude. People like that. Running the fucking earth.
Yeah.
You think that's you think Jeff Bezos or
Future
like
president.
Elon Musk have like those things about their autism? That's just like they have to go home and like gnaw and shit.
Eat paper.
I mean, Zuckerberg for sure does.
He definitely feeds off of paper.
That's all his diet is made up of 100% white copy paper. He just eats it. He orders it by the fucking stack from the fucking copy machine store.
Yeah, and when he's stressed, he like stress eats the paper. He's like, I went through 2 reams today. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I see him doing shit like that, man. He's a weird guy.
Yeah.
Not a good person. I mean, maybe he's a nice guy, but
He seems weird.
he seems soulless. Like he doesn't have a fucking.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
Yeah, me neither. Oh shit! everything just shut off. Oh fuck, my Facebook account is fucking deleted now.
Nice.
He's listening to this shit.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. That's got to be actually a really interesting job, though, to like fucking
Totally
deal with this type of shit on a daily basis.
Yeah. It's
like,
it's never boring.
yeah. I think that's cool, like to an extent. I would just be afraid that, like, you know, one day somebody's gonna show up and be like, I'm gonna fucking kill you today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You failed me. Time to fucking die.
Yeah,
bitch.
I don't really have that fear as much because it's middle school.
Because you wear a bulletproof vest.
Yeah, and
Go
I
in.
always have my piece in my desk.
Yeah.
Do you imagine? Like,
Yeah, I could.
Like when I when I quit at the end of the year, they're like, "All right, hand in your badge and your gun." Loaded with fucking hollow point bullets. Yeah. What were we saying? Yeah, it's never boring, but it's really so fucking stressful because like they just never like they cannot stop talking. Like we'll be like taking a test and they're just talking and talking and talking. And I'm like, you need to be quiet. And then they just don't be quiet. Or like I'm trying to teach a subject and they're just like yapping, fucking talking, and then I try to explain it, and they're like, "What? This is so lame," and they don't put any effort into it. And then like when the report cards go home, they're like, "Why don't I have an A?" And they're like, they're like, "Please help me on this test. You didn't teach us this." And I'm like, "Dude, my whole life is this battle of trying to get you to shut the fuck up." And, you know, so like, and it's very, I don't know.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it for more than.
So are there rules to like what you can like wear, like when you're teaching?
Yeah, you're supposed to wear, we have an insignia, and you're supposed to wear the insignia.
Okay. Have you seen
But
the
that's
have you seen the trans teacher with the gigantic tits?
Yes.
Oh my god. Trans teacher known for having massive prosthetic breasts. The pictures are just absolutely hilarious.
They're
dude.
crazy. Yeah.
I feel like this person's trolling. Like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't seem like a real thing.
I mean, yeah, I mean.
Like, look at that fucking photo. Are you
And the
fucking-
nipples.
Yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about,
Aggressive
just
nipples.
Google transgender teacher and it'll pop up right away. It's a man that's dressed up as a woman, but the kicker is they have these triple Z fucking tits with hard nipples.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, if I was a kid in school and that was my teacher, it would just be the fucking funnest shit ever. Like, it would just like be so entertaining.
It's
You know what I
just
mean?
it's one of those things that it's like in theory, you know, in principle it should be okay. Like a teacher should be allowed to have fake breasts
Yeah, if
or
you wanna
be,
be-
or be trans or whatever, but
Right.
it's like when you take it to such an extreme, it's like parody, and it's like
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
come on, dude, like
Yes. Come on, dude. Is
like
yeah.
you're like allowed to do this, but like why would a sane person want
right.
to be in that scenario?
That's the kind of the same thing as putting like a you know the other way, like a female trans man, but they have a huge black dick just like
Could you
through
could
their
you
pants.
imagine
could
they
see
wear
it.
skin tight pants and there is a fucking dong outline down to their knee,
Yeah.
and they're just like walking up to kids taking a test, and they just stand over them like this, and the dick is like just pulsating. You can fucking hear their heartbeat through their dick. And the kid is like, could you back up, please?
Oh my god.
Take it. It's like you're taking a test and you just hear like boom, 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 boom. You're
Oh my god, that's so funny, dude. That's great.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that, yeah. No, that's crazy.
That's when you know you're real fucking horny, when you can see your heartbeat through your dick.
They could see the dick vein like pulsating through the pants.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. That's a really funny
Yeah.
image.
Fuck, man. Well, I think we've covered a lot.
Yeah, that felt like a long one. How long is?
Yeah. Well, this altogether probably an hour and a half.
Okay, that's good.
All right. You want to end it, or you got something else you want to talk about?
I got nothing. I
Okay.
feel good about what we've talked about.
All right, man. Well, thanks for the ice bath, and I appreciate you having me in your home, trusting me.
You're welcome.
You know.
Of course, I support the trans community.
Yeah,
and
me
the
too.
black community. Everybody, I love everybody.
I support giant tits
No
on
hate.
any human being.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
No
dude.
fucking problem.
And pulsating dicks
That's great.
for whoever wants them.
Yeah, dude. Fuck it. Fuck it. Get one.
Get one, dude.
I might get a new one.
Dude, I might get an added one.
Yeah, dude.
An additional.
Double Vanta Black.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'll paint it. What is it?
Vanta Black.
Vanta Black.
Yeah.
Pulsating.
You'll be in the
prosthetic
future.
dick.
You'll be able to go to the doctor's office, and there'll be like a screen, like you're ordering, like a menu. It'll be like, give me a 12-inch Vanta Black with a fucking Zippo attachment.
A Zippo, like a lighter.
Yeah.
You can shoot flames out of your fucking dark black dick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck. The future's rad.
Yeah, dude. We got a lot to look forward to.
All right, man. Well, thanks, dude.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.